Okay, so I should be live now. Well, here we are. So it looks like I'm not going to be able to do the live today because obviously, as you can see, I'm not in the house. So what this basically means is we're not going to be able to listen to the song. So obviously at this point then the only thing that we can do is look at the environment. And I think I should be able to do more lives like these because I think it's better that you guys see the environment rather than my ugly face. So yeah. So I'm sorry guys. We're not going to be listening to the song. We're just going to be looking at me walking home. Yeah, sorry, just couldn't make it. At least the weather is pretty good. Look at the bright side, get it? The bright side. Anyway. Yep, that's about it. Looks like some people are doing their gardening. Sorry for the noise. Temperature right now is like 10 degrees, so it's still pretty cold, but at least it's sunny, so that's a good thing. And if you're posting any live chats, I am not able to see them. Wait, hold on a second. Can you hear that music? I don't know if you guys can hear that music. Can you hear that? What is that? Oh, I know what that is. Psych, I am not on the road. All right. Thank you for checking out the channel. That was a pre-recorded video. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much for checking out the channel. So today we're going to be doing something different, and I told you it's going to be something different, so that was it. Okay, let me get this comment up here. And another thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be posting, showing the comments while I share the screen, so that way everyone can see the comments. So we're going to put the first comment here. Looks like we've got a Mr. Poof making a comment here telling me that it looks good. I mean, it's a change for a start. You should do more like these. Yes, I will be doing more lives out in the sun, so at least you guys will get to see the we'll get to see the environment and all that kind of stuff. And thank you for the comment, Mr. Poof. Is it Mr. or Mrs. Poof? Actually, that's a good question. Is it a Mr. or a Mrs.? Actually, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It just Poof is fine. Thank you so much for checking out the channel and being a loyal subscriber, I think. I don't know. I can't even say if that's the same person or a different person. Poof. I wonder who that could be. Anyway, right, so now that we've got a Poof here commenting and viewing the content, I guess we can start off by talking about the song that is going to be in this album right over here, Schoolboy. So today we're going to be talking about track number 8, and the name of the track is called Moving On. And so the beat that you just heard, and I'm going to play that right now, basically was the beat that I made a couple of years ago. So it sounded like this. Yeah. add some strings. It was a very simple beat. I just added like some strings, a little bit of that bass line to go with the strings. I really like the way I made this beat. It sounded really good. I kind of liked it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I wanted to add a little bit of that emotion, because essentially what I was doing was I was talking about this relationship that I had with this girl, and she kind of broke my heart. So I'm not gonna obviously mention who, and even in the song I never gave out like a lot of details who it was and what exactly happened. But everyone has gone through this, and I think it's important that you do. You need to learn that there are people out there that are not really meant for you. They're like seasonal people. They come into your life, they teach you a lesson, or they give you a life experience, and then they move on, and you have to accept that. And everyone must go through this phase in their lives, because if you never do, if you I feel personally, if you never have that experience, you will always feel that life is perfect and people are just perfect, but that's never the case. Let me make this a bit bigger right here. I don't know if you guys can read the comments down here, or are they a bit too small? I don't know how to zoom in though. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know how to zoom into these. I'm sorry. It is what it is. We shall just do with what we have. And yes, Mr. Poof or Mrs. Poof is saying you def got us there. Yeah, if you joined early, yeah. I think next time I'll make like a longer video and just make it feel like as if I wasn't like. But anyway, you've already seen the trick now, so I can't do it again now. I can't fool you guys twice. Anyway, so let's look at the lyrics. Girl, you got no clue. You can't imagine what's in my mind. Seeing you with another guy. Damn it, slut. So obviously, yes, you have this very strong connection with someone. You're finally forming this relationship with someone, and then you see them running off and being intimate with someone else. That's like stabbing you in the heart. You feel really bad about it. You're like, how can this person do this to me? This person has vowed to be in the relationship with you, and how did they go out of they just go out of their way and just go and start being with someone else? It's like, does this person even have a heart? So it felt like I was just cursing her already. And then I also gave off this impression that she was a slut. That was it. She wasn't satisfied with one relationship, so she wanted to be with multiple men. So, and that was really messed up. And that was my first experience when I found out that this was the kind of girl that she was. Even if I didn't physically catch her in the act with this other dude, but just the fact that I saw them hanging out together and being intimate and holding hands in public. What does holding hands in public mean? Why would you even hold another man's hand in public when I'm not around and we're in a relationship? Right? So anyway, Mercy is saying that's a beautiful start. Thank you, Mercy. Yes, absolutely. I will I will definitely be doing more now that the weather is improving. It was still 10 degrees, man. I was freezing off. I still try to like act like, oh no, it's nice and sunny, but man, it's freaking cold outside. We're still waiting for the weather temperatures to improve, and then the lives will not be me inside this small cubicle cell, and you can just be like, look at this guy, he's just in his room all day. But no, we're gonna be more out and about and stuff, right? Okay. Um, so this ain't thirsty Thursdays because I'm famished. I'm just your average guy. I don't live lavish much. Yeah, because. And I told her that from the start. Like, I'm not someone who is bawling and flashing and showing other people that I have money and all that kind of nonsense. Even if I am today financially stable or whatever, I'm still gonna be that simple, humble guy from day one, where it doesn't matter how much money I make or whatever I'm doing and how successful I get in my career or even YouTube, I don't know. But whatever happens, I'm still going to be the same person that you met from day one, which was just a simple, humble, not too flashy, messy hair, all that kind of stuff. That's me in a nutshell. So you better accept that for who I am. And in the beginning, she accepted it. She was like, "Oh yeah, that's the kind of guy I want, a down to earth, simple guy." Why am I acting like her? I don't know, but anyway, that's how she was. And I thought, yeah, this is perfect. This is the kind of person I want to be with, because if you can't be with me at my worst, you don't deserve to be with me at my best, isn't it? And at that time, when I was younger, obviously I was at my worst because I wasn't financially stable, didn't have a really good career going for me, you know, and I was looking at her and I was like, okay, wait, she actually wants to be with me, so I guess she wants to be with me at my worst, so I guess there's something good here. Yeah, I was wrong. Anyway, it's disastrous that your ass must be catching much attention. Your intention, I must think. What's your intention? I must think fast enough whenever you mention whatever the causes of tension. Now I gotta figure out if I need it now or what she's asking me, bruh. Yeah, I guess those kind of lines just make sense in the fact that she's always an attention seeking. It's like always like asking for attention and nagging the guy like, "Oh, I want to be with you and give me attention and ask me how my day went." Like, man, I'm out here working 24/7 trying to bring home the bacon, well, or the bread rather, and then we're trying to put food on the table, and I want to come home and not be stressed out and have like okay, it's not like we were living together at that time obviously, but what I mean was, even at that time when the relationship was just starting off and we were just getting to know each other, I was working part time and I was in campus. So I was studying and working together. So you can imagine how much stress that was. So, and then on top of that, it's like now I need to give you attention and constantly be there, like boosting your ego and telling you, "Oh, hi, babe, you look amazing." God damn, like there has to be a limit. There has to be a limit to, because she couldn't understand what I was going through, what I was experiencing in my life. She was just looking at it from, "Oh, he's read my message, but he's not responded to me." Come on, come on. Anyway, moving on. Because everything's been about a good time or for a pension, man. Because these kind of questions just damage us. Damn, it's just hard for a simple guy to. It's hard for a simple guy like me to meet expectations. So now, I need you to sanction that I've had enough. Yeah, it's affecting how I place lyrics on this canvas. Yeah, so that's another thing I was talking about was like, yeah, so I've got work, I've got school, and then I've also got my passion, which was music, and I've got skateboarding. So it's like I've got all of these things, and then she still wants attention. She's telling me, "Oh, but babe, how come we can't go out?" Man, shut the fuck up. Not shut the fuck up, but like, come on, you gotta understand where I'm coming from, and I think it made me realize at that time, a relationship at that time when I was younger, still finding my feet wasn't a good thing to do at that time, you know? So I guess breaking up was the good thing, was the right thing to do because, I was able to focus on my career, my studies, my passions, music, skateboarding, all these other things that I wanted to do. So, and then I ended up writing this song. So that was another cool thing. All right. So it's affecting how I write these lyrics on the canvas. So the canvas was obviously the notepad, or because I never used to type my lyrics down. I used to write them on a piece of paper, painting a picture of my thoughts. But now can this verse end so that we can move back into planet Earth? Yeah. So the reason I kind of said like move back into planet Earth was the relationship with her felt out of this world. So it was bittersweet. So yes, there were times when I was with her. Yes, it was very good, very nice. She did a lot of love bombing. So there was a lot of, "Oh, I love you, babe," and all that kind of stuff. But it didn't really hold any weight. because if you love someone, you let them be who they want to really be. You don't try and control them and confine them into a box and be like, no, I want you to do this, you know. So yeah, I kind of felt like that, and it took me some time to realize that, and so that's why I felt like, yeah, it wasn't a relationship that felt like it was on planet Earth. So we need to come back down to reality, man, because I've got bills to pay, I got my career to like figure out what the hell my career is going to be, right? And then I had skateboarding, and you got to have a social life as well, right? Yes, I understand that in the relationship, yes, you've got your relationship stuff to do, but then you've also got your social life to adhere to. You've got your career to adhere to. You know, it's like finding that balance and bringing in someone into the relationship that understands that yes, this is a man that already has all these things. You know, he's got all these things he's juggling. So let me not put my butt in there and try and get all that attention. You know, Poof is saying could be a Mr. Miss or and Mrs. Poof, but it's a Mr. Poof maybe. I guess we will find out later on. What the hell, man? Who the hell is this Poof? Okay, so it doesn't matter if you're a Mr. or Mrs. Poof. I will just call you Poof. Fine, whatever. Thank you, Poof, for your comment. I, I don't know what to. I don't know what to say to that. This is ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, and then I was like, this relationship is at its worst. This relationship's at its worst. Oh man, it hurts. Of course, yeah, you know. And then the chorus is just, I'm moving on. That was it. Verse 2. What am I talking about in verse 2? She used to be in my inner circle, and I used to be her Hercules, but it's pointless because the circle got no point. C. So I was being I was doing a lot of metaphors in the second verse, saying a lot of stupid shit. Yeah, I was a Hercules. I was trying to be the Superman, basically. You know, yeah, the guy who comes in and saves you from your problems. This line in itself covers a lot of things, and I just condensed it into like me being her Hercules. She was broken. She had a lot of problems, and I've always told this to all my friends and everyone that I've tried to be in a relationship with is like, you want to be in that relationship. The time that you're ready for that relationship is when you've sorted out your problems. You get your shit together, know what you want to do in your life, and once you're set, then go and have a relationship and say, yeah, I'm ready for a relationship now because I know what I want. I have set my goals, my priorities. I know what I have achieved. Now I can bring in someone, because what's the whole purpose of a relationship? You want to bring someone in to give them either a better life or the same life that they have. Like if if I'm having a good life, okay, I bring someone in, I'm going to give them the same or better than what they have. I wouldn't want to bring someone in and make them suffer. Why would I want to do that? And the problem with her was she had a lot of problems. And I couldn't even see that. I couldn't even see it. I was like, Asim, wake up! Wake up, Asim. She's got problems, man. These are red flags. If she was in debt, or she had a debt of like 30,000 Kenya shillings. She had she was living alone at that time. Was she living alone? I think she was living alone. She was in and out, like she was switching between living alone and living with her parents, which was also another weird red flag, because it's like, okay, fine, you're living alone, but who are you inviting over? And then so there was also that. So there was a lot of red flags that I could see, and I was like, I don't know, man. These were all these things, and why do I need to come in and help you and save you? Right? I understand, yes, the man is supposed to be the provider and all of these kind of things, but if you haven't gotten your shit together, there was a saying, you can only help the people that want to help themselves. So if you can't help yourself, you as a woman, at least be in a place where you've got your finances in order, right? We want you to be at least slightly, partially independent, so that when we come in, it's like we're not only helping you, but we're giving you a better life than what you currently have. So, yeah, I just wish I had seen that earlier before I just said, yeah, let's get into the relationship and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so don't bother calling me to check up. No, don't bother calling me to check to see if I'm all right. If I lose my left leg and my left arm, I still wouldn't be all right. So I was kind of being metaphorical and at the same time just being like, yeah, if I lose my left, I was just being like, it's just joking around. Like, yeah, if I lost my left leg and my left arm, I wouldn't be all right. Because they're right. But anyway, so what I meant by that line was, she was asking for all this attention, but where's my attention then, right? When am I allowed to say, I'm hurting, I'm in problems, I have issues as well to deal with? When am I allowed to do that? No. But she was just like, oh, no, no, look at me. I have this problem. And so you need to come and help me out. Man, I was like, this is so toxic, man. Toxic stuff. Anyway, and then I was just like, I hate you. Must have been someone clever who said it. You slowly cut my head off, then asked me where am I headed. Because she was like this warrior, kind of like, how do I say this? She was just ruthless. Like, she'd just cut my head off and be like, oh, so where are you going, babe? So it was just, yeah, it wasn't healthy at all. Don't tell, don't tell me a joke about your pussy, cause sadly I'll never get it. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything to that line. Bitch, get out of my mind. You're giving me sleepless nights. Of course, it was sleepless nights. Of course, when you break up with someone and you decide to just move on and be yourself and back to being single, it's a tough thing to do. It's not an easy, because you invest so much in emotion and energy being with someone, and then they wake up and say, no, I don't want to be with you. It takes a toll, and the longer you spend time together and then suddenly break it off, it's the harder that break off is going to be. One thing I've realized with a lot of people is that once they have that separation, they don't give themselves time, because I gave myself a lot of time when I broke up with her. I was like, I am not, and you lose trust with women. You lose trust. I'm talking from from a man's point of view. You just lose trust. You just feel like everyone is like this. You get that impression, and then you go into this rebound phase where, okay, now let me start hooking up with. Nah, don't ever do that, man. If you've broken up with someone, you need to give yourself time to emotionally get back into the normal way of things, because you're emotionally drained. Okay, you've spent all this time getting to know this person, and then you break it off. It's tough. It's tough on you. So you need to give yourself time. Don't get into a relationship immediately after a breakup, because that's not a relationship. That's a rebound. So yeah, you don't want to be doing that. And so I think that was a really good thing that I did, was once we broke it off, after that, I completely focused on my studies. I focused on my passion. Yeah, I did me. Yeah, and I think I was lucky that I didn't get back into relationship at that time. After that, I was just like, I'm moving on. I gotta focus on me. I need to get my shit together. And it was good because I was also kind of broken. I was also broken, so I didn't have my financial situation in order. I was still, I wasn't even sure of what career I was going to pursue. So there were all these things. So it kind of worked out. And then I feel this. So what have we talked about? So yeah, sleepless nights, obviously, because you break up and it's like, so every time you go to sleep, and I don't know why I don't know if it's just me or everyone's also going through the same process. It's like your brain doesn't give you these thoughts during the day, but when you want to go to sleep, that's the time your brain is like, oh, by the way, that bad traumatic experience that you had the other day. Let's try and remember that. And it's like, now how am I supposed to sleep? So I had a lot of sleepless nights. Just reminiscing and remembering these moments of the whole breakup and everything. It sucked. It really sucked, But it's part of life, and it's not only just relationships. It's just anything traumatic that happens. Especially that time when I told you guys about how my laptop got stolen. If the previous video I was talking about it, yeah, I had a lot of sleepless nights after that. I spent so much time and energy on this, save it up for this laptop, and someone just came and stole it. I was like, I kept in my head, I kept replaying. Okay, what if I had done this? What if I had done that? And but what is that gonna do? Nothing. It's just gonna keep you awake, keep you stressed up for nothing. You know. Yeah, that was also another good learning experience as well. Uh, if you didn't hear me the first time, then hear this twice. I'm leaving you for good, so don't expect me to be near this nice. Obviously, once you break up with that person, you can't go back to. I mean, it's difficult to go back to being friends unless maybe if the breakup was not as bad, or maybe you understand the person and you break up. I guess you can move back to being friends. I don't know. It's a tricky one. I guess everyone's different. Everyone's experiences are different in relationships. It's like if you get to know each other really well and you just come to the realization that, you know what, maybe a relationship's not going to work out. We can just be friends. Both of you come to that agreement, then I guess it can. I guess it can, but the tricky part is if one of you now gets into another relationship, I think at that point, then that friendship might need to be a little bit of a distant friendship. Yeah, you can't be that close because you don't want your new partner to see that you're still friends or very close friends with your ex. Because that's going to be a bit awkward and weird because obviously your partner is going to be like, yeah, what's going on over here? So yeah, I think that kind of friendship can just be like at a distance. So you just say hi and bye. It's just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Wow, it looks like today we're having like a lot of viewers, man. 8 viewers. Holy shit. Guys, I really do appreciate it. And today I kind of did a different start. If you guys saw the start, I really do appreciate it. We've got some comments over here. So if you guys want to post something or ask any questions while I'm just rambling on, just feel free to just kick in and say whatever you guys want to say about this whole experience. It's just been crazy, man. Yeah. So moving on to the next line. You stole my heart, my soul. Call it a kidnapping, but I'm no longer a kid and I'm no longer napping. Yeah, it is because in a relationship you've put all this time and energy, and time is something that you will never get back. You will never. Time is the most valuable. People don't realize it. When you're young, oh man, when I was young, I thought I would never be old. It's a stupid mentality. With 21, 22, you feel like, 30, man, that's like 50 years from now. Nah, man. 30's next door. 30's next door. When I hit 30, I was like, God damn shit. That's when, like, you just get slapped in the face like, what? What? I'm 30? Oh boy, here come the back pains and the hair loss. Oh, I'm grateful that I still have my hair. Thank goodness. Do not fucking fall off. Um, but when you're young, you just feel like shit. I will never get old. I am invincible. Yeah, but yeah, nah. And the longer you spend time with the wrong person, and then you break up, it's like, man, you stole my heart, my soul. You stole my time. And that's time that you'll never get back. And so you're broken, and then for you to now pick up these pieces and start all over again, it's not easy, man. It is not easy. So I feel like from that experience, I felt like this time around, I'm gonna have a long ass list of all the things that I'm gonna check for in a person before I start a relationship. All right. So future wife, just hear this right now. we're gonna have like a long discussion, a lot of talks, a lot of like checklists, checking for red flags, checking for bugs, manufacturing defects. Okay, so I'm gonna do all of these checks before anything happens. Okay, anything even physical happens, like even physically meeting up. So there's gonna be like a long checklist. So you better freaking get ready. Okay. Uh, then I was like, "This is what's happening. I'm mentioning you in every diss track that I'll be rapping in. So prepare to eat my yeah." Well, I was just being angry there at that point. I was just like, "Yeah, this is you've really wasted my time. You've taken all my energy, my money, everything, away from me. So yeah, I'm gonna be dissing you now from now on." And yeah, so that was that. Well, I didn't really end up making any other diss tracks about her after this. I just realized that what's the point? I just focus on me. And that was it, basically. So it was just a two-verse song. It was pretty cool. I tried to keep it as general as possible, so it kind of like relates to like a wider audience. I didn't want to go into like specifics because that would have been a bit too creepy. So let's play the song. So this is what the song sounds like. All right, so let's play this.
Chill out record, chill out record, chill out record, chill out record.
Girl, you got no clue. You can't imagine what's in my mind. Seeing you with another guy, damn it slut. This ain't Thirsty Thursdays, cause I'm famished, touch. I'm just your average guy, I don't live lavish much. It's disastrous that your ass must be catching much attention. What's your intention? I must think fast enough whenever you mention whatever the causes of tension. Now I gotta figure out if I need it now or what she's asked me, bro. Cause everything's been about a good time or for attention, man. Cause this kind of questions just damn it's just hard for a simple guy like me to meet expectations. So now I need you to sanction that I've had enough. It's affecting how I place lyrics on this canvas, painting a picture of my thoughts. But now can this verse end so that we move back into planet Earth? This relationship is at its worst, oh man, it hurts.
Cause I'm moving on, moving on, moving on. Cause I'm moving on, moving on, moving on. Cause I'm moving on, moving on, moving on. Cause I'm moving on, moving on, moving on.
Yeah. She used to be in my inner circle, and I used to be her Hercules, but it's pointless cause the circle got no points, see? Don't bother calling me up to check to see if I'm alright. If I lose my left leg and my left arm, I still wanna be alright. I wrote you this love poem, but I know you never read it. I hate you, must have been someone clever who said it. You slowly cut my head off, then ask me where am I headed. Don't tell me a joke about your pussy, cause sadly I'll never get it. Bitch, get out of my mind, you're giving me sleepless nights. I feel this deepness inside, like I feel this dike. If you didn't hear me the first time, then hear this twice. I'm leaving you for good, so don't expect me to be near this nice. You stole my heart, my soul, call it a kidnapping, but I'm no longer a kid, and I'm no longer napping. This is what's happening, I'm mentioning you in every diss track that I'll be rapping in. So prepare to eat my crap again. I'm like,
cause I'm moving on, moving on, moving on. Cause I'm moving on, moving on, moving on. Cause I'm moving on, moving on, moving on. Cause I'm moving on, moving on, moving on.
So that was it, guys. That was it. Thank you so much for checking out the channel. And I hope you had a fantastic weekend. This was a Sunday. And I guess the next track will be Opened My Eyes. And I'm going to be talking about my really close friend that helped me out during the toughest time of my life. And you have to always remember the people that helped you when you had absolutely nothing. If it wasn't for this guy, I don't think I'd be here. And honestly, I got to mention this guy. So that's what I'm going to be talking about in the next track, which will be track 9, I'm guessing. So yeah, track 9. Anyway, thank you guys so much for checking out the channel. And I think I will be doing a little bit more like recording myself like outside of London. At least you guys will get to see London. And oh, next weekend, actually, hold on a second. Hold on. Next weekend's gonna be Easter, so probably I might not be in the house. So what's gonna end up happening is I'll probably just do like recordings off the places that I'm gonna be traveling to. I'm going to Uxbridge, and I might be going to Paddington to like just hang out with some friends. Man, I gotta have a social life, man. I can't be over here entertaining you guys, and you guys can't even give me a like. I'm just joking. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, well, we'll see what happens next weekend. I'll try and see if I'll be at home. If not, then what I'll do is I'll record like the places that I'm going to visit. So at least you guys get to see what London looks like. And other than that, I guess we can call it a day. If you guys have any other questions or comments or things, you know where to reach me. Other than that, peace.